The Genesis Scottish Open is one of the most anticipated events on the golf calendar. A $9 million purse, a star-studded field, a final tune-up before the Open Championship, the best players in the world competing on a links course. The fans are excited. The atmosphere is electric. The drama is building. But then, the news broke. 10 big stars are out of the tournament. The withdrawals have rocked the golf world. Cameron Young, Russell Henley, Collin Morikawa, Justin Rose, Jordan Spieth, Joaquín Niemann, Hideki Matsuyama, Rickie Fowler, Keegan Bradley, Sam Burns. The list is staggering. The reasons are varied. The speculation is rampant. The golf world is in chaos. Fans can't believe who's missing. This is the full story. For more coverage in golf, subscribe and hit the notification bell. The Genesis Scottish Open is one of the most anticipated events on the golf calendar. A $9 million purse, a star-studded field, a final tune-up before the Open Championship. The best players in the world competing on a links course. The fans are excited. The atmosphere is electric. The drama is building. But then, the news broke. 10 big stars are out of the tournament. The withdrawals have rocked the golf world. Jordan Spieth is one of the most notable absences. The former world number one is returning to the sport, but won't be in the field on Thursday for one simple reason. He wants to play in the Open Championship. The 31-year-old qualified for this year's Open by winning the tournament in 2017. He skipped the Scottish Open to practice for the British Open after finishing tied for 66th at the Travelers. I thought, unless I went to Birkdale before the Scottish Open, I'm not going to get in until Sunday night, Spieth told the Associated Press. The decision stems from his belief that arriving early at the host venue has contributed to his performances in the majors this season. T12 at the Masters Tournament, 18th at the PGA Championship, and T56 at the US Open. Justin Rose will also miss the Scottish Open. The 45-year-old's absence marks his first miss in 5 years. No reason is given. The last time he played was at the Travelers Championship, where he tied for 25th. Since his win at the Farmers Insurance Open, the former world number one has been in a drought. The reason for his absence could be that he has already qualified for the British Open thanks to his number 10 ranking in the official world golf ranking. His sole major championship victory came at the 2013 US Open, so he may be aiming to add a second major title at the Open Championship. Tony Finau's absence is particularly costly. The 6-time PGA Tour winner failed to qualify for the first 3 majors of the season. According to the PGA Tour, Finau withdrew from the tournament on Monday, July 6th. Marcus Armitage replaced him. This comes after Finau failed to crack the top 25 in his last 4 tournaments. His absence costs him another chance to qualify for the Open Championship. Interestingly, though, he said in a June 9th post on X, "I can't go 0 for 4 this season." Rickie Fowler will also miss the Genesis Scottish Open. Although he won the tournament in 2015 with a thrilling birdie blitz in the final round, he has occasionally skipped the co-sanctioned event before the Open Championship. Fowler has also secured his spot in the British Open later this month, thanks to his 41st place position in the official world golf ranking. Rest and practice will be crucial for him ahead of the final major, as he is yet to win a tournament this season. In fact, he hasn't won since June 2023. For Keegan Bradley, his absence from the Scottish Open isn't much of a shock. He played the event just once in 2022 when he missed the cut. He is qualified for the British Open, so he might not be too keen on playing at the Renaissance Club. Bradley, an 8-time PGA Tour winner, likely prioritizes major prep. He has a spot because of his 40th spot on the OWGR. His last outing came at TPC Deer Run, where he finished tied for 26th. The golf world is in chaos. The withdrawals are staggering. The fans are disappointed. The tournament is in trouble. The future of the game hangs in the balance. To understand why the withdrawals are so significant, we need to look at the context. The Genesis Scottish Open is a co-sanctioned event between the PGA Tour and the DP World Tour. It is a Rolex Series event. It has a $9 million purse. It is a crucial warm-up for the Open Championship. The field is typically star-studded. The competition is fierce. The stakes are high. The withdrawals are a blow to the tournament. They are a blow to the fans. They are a blow to the product. The missing stars are some of the biggest names in golf. Their absence is felt. Their absence is significant. Their absence is a sign of the times. The players are prioritizing the Open Championship. They are resting, they are practicing, they are preparing. The Scottish Open is a sacrifice. The Scottish Open is a casualty. The Scottish Open is a victim of the schedule. The withdrawals are also a reflection of the players' health. Some are injured. Some are struggling. Some are resting. The physical demands are real. The mental demands are real. The challenges are real. The withdrawals are also a reflection of the players' priorities. They are focusing on the majors. They are focusing on the Open. They are focusing on their legacy. The Scottish Open is a secondary event. The Scottish Open is a stepping stone. The Scottish Open is a warm-up. Cameron Young, Russell Henley, Collin Morikawa, Joaquín Niemann, Hideki Matsuyama, and Sam Burns are also missing from the field. Their reasons are varied. Some are resting. Some are injured. Some are preparing for the Open. The speculation is rampant. The questions are valid. The golf world is watching. The withdrawals are a sign of the times. The players are burned out. The schedule is brutal. The majors are looming. The decisions are difficult. The tournament will go on. The fans will still watch. The champion will be crowned. But the absences will be noted. The absences will be discussed. The absences will be debated. The reaction to the withdrawals has been swift and intense. The golf world is divided. Fans, players, and pundits have all weighed in. The debate has spilled beyond golf into mainstream media. Everyone has an opinion, and no one agrees. Let us start with the fans. Social media is flooded with messages. Some fans are disappointed. The Scottish Open is a great event, one fan wrote. It deserves a better field. Other fans are understanding. The players need rest, another fan wrote. The schedule is brutal. A few fans are confused. I don't understand the withdrawals, a third fan wrote. Why are so many players skipping? The players have been more circumspect. Most have refused to comment. They do not want to get involved. They do not want to add to the drama. But a few have spoken. One anonymous player told Golfix, "The schedule is brutal. The players are burned out. The withdrawals are a sign of the times." Another player said, "The Scottish Open is a great event. It deserves a better field. But the players have to do what is best for them." The media has been in overdrive. Every golf outlet has published a story. Every podcast has dedicated an episode. The consensus is that the withdrawals are a major story. The PGA Tour is at a crossroads. The future of the game is uncertain. The most interesting reaction came from a veteran golf journalist who spoke on condition of anonymity. The Genesis Scottish Open is a victim of the schedule, the journalist said. It is sandwiched between the John Deere Classic and the Open Championship. The players are exhausted. The majors are looming. The tournament is suffering. The withdrawals are also raising questions about the future of the PGA Tour. The players are prioritizing the majors. The regular events are suffering. The product is suffering. The fans are suffering. The tour needs to find a balance. Jordan Spieth's decision to skip the Scottish Open to practice at Royal Birkdale has sparked debate. Some fans support his decision. Others are critical. The debate is healthy. The debate is necessary. The golf world is watching. The withdrawals are a sign of the times. The players are burned out. The schedule is brutal. The future of the game hangs in the balance. What do the withdrawals mean for the future of the Genesis Scottish Open and the PGA Tour? The implications are significant. The tournament is in trouble. The players are burned out. The schedule is brutal. Let us examine the most likely consequences. First, the Genesis Scottish Open will lose its luster. The field is decimated. The fans are disappointed. The sponsors are concerned. The tournament is in trouble. It will be harder to attract top players in the future. It will be harder to attract sponsors. It will be harder to survive. Second, the players will continue to skip events. The schedule is brutal. The majors are looming. The players are burned out. They will prioritize the majors. They will prioritize their health. The regular events will suffer. Third, the PGA Tour will have to address the schedule. The tour cannot force the players to play. The tour can only incentivize them. The signature events were supposed to attract the top players. They have not worked. The tour will need to find a new model. Fourth, the fans will have to adjust. They will see the top players less often. The fields will be weaker. The product will be different. The fans can either accept it or stop watching. The tour is hoping they accept it. Fifth, the sponsors will have to adjust. They pay millions to be associated with the PGA Tour. They expect the top players to be in the field. When the top players are not there, the value of the sponsorship decreases. The sponsors may demand lower prices. They may pull out entirely. The Genesis Scottish Open is a warning. The tour cannot afford to lose its historic events. The tour cannot afford to lose its sponsors. The tour cannot afford to lose its fans. Something has to change. Tony Finau's absence is particularly costly. He has failed to qualify for all 4 majors this season. The Scottish Open was his last chance. He missed it. The Open Championship is slipping away. The questions are valid. The withdrawals are a sign of the times. The players are burned out. The schedule is brutal. The future is uncertain. So what happens next? 10 big stars have withdrawn from the Genesis Scottish Open. The golf world is watching. Let us examine 3 possible outcomes. Outcome 1. The tournament survives. The field is weaker, but the golf is still great. A new champion is crowned. The fans are happy. The sponsors are satisfied. The tour learns from the experience. The schedule is adjusted. The future is brighter. This is the best-case scenario. It is also the most likely. The Genesis Scottish Open has survived before. It will survive again. The tournament has a rich history. The tournament has a loyal following. The tournament has a bright future. Outcome. 2. The tournament struggles. The field is too weak. The ratings are too low. The sponsors are unhappy. The tournament is in jeopardy. The tour is forced to make changes. The future is uncertain. This outcome is possible. It is also concerning. The Genesis Scottish Open is a historic event. It deserves better. It deserves a stronger field. It deserves more respect. Outcome. 3. The tournament is cancelled. The withdrawals are too many. The field is too weak. The sponsors pull out. The tour pulls the plug. The tournament is gone. This outcome is the most dramatic. It is also the least likely. Which outcome will occur? According to sources close to the tournament, outcome 1 is the goal. The Genesis Scottish Open is a great event, a source told Golfix. It will survive. The fans will come. The sponsors will stay. The future is bright. The golf world is watching. 10 big stars have withdrawn from the Genesis Scottish Open: Cameron Young, Russell Henley, Collin Morikawa, Justin Rose, Jordan Spieth, Joaquín Niemann, Hideki Matsuyama, Rickie Fowler, Keegan Bradley, Sam Burns. The future of the game hangs in the balance. For more coverage in golf, subscribe and hit the notification bell.